Hello there, good people. My name is Dave. This is a new series called Build It with Dave, and today I'd like to teach you how to build an attractive table lamp. So without further ado, here's how you do it. So first thing you'll need for the build is some cardboard. In this case I've got a cardboard cereal packet here, but any brand of cereal packet will do. So what we're going to start with is the base of the lamp. So what we're going to need for this is a bowl or similar round object to do for the base. So we simply take the bowl, place it on the cardboard like that, and then we get a pen or pencil. And what we do with this is we simply draw around the outline of the bowl onto the cardboard like this. And if you can't quite see it, we can do it again. So we remove the bowl. I can eat my soup for my lunch in this now. Put that to one side. And as you can see, there is now a circle drawn. So what we have to do now is cut out the circle. Now for this we are going to need these scissors. You get the general idea. Anyway, if you're not confident with the use of scissors, make sure you ask an adult or a qualified professional to do this part for you. So what we need to do is cut the circle out like this. Don't worry if it goes a little bit wonky, because we can always neaten them up afterwards. This over there. One circle. And what you can do with this circle is then use the other half of the cardboard, because as well as a base you're going to need a top. So the easiest thing to do, get your pen again, hold one circle against the other one and draw around it like this. we'll put this one circle to one side and we'll cut out the other one. Same as before, just like this. Now we can simply put the rest of the cardboard aside. Now you should have 2 cardboard circles. If you choose to, you can do them as square, but it's easier to do the top with the circle, the base with the square. It's entirely up to you. Now we're going to make the top, so I shall show you what to do. You simply take your circle, roughly mark out the midpoint, so you can either use your scissors like that, or you can use a pen, it's entirely up to you. Then you take the scissors and cut a line to the centre point, like that. This will allow us to form the top of the lamp. Obviously for this example I'm only showing you a small one. Obviously you can do the circle any size you like to form the top of the lamp. So you can see there, nice shape there. So what we need now is some sellotape, because obviously we need to hold the thing together. Put that to one side, get your sellotape. Now the easiest thing I find to do, so you don't lose the end, is simply stick a piece to the edge of your work surface, pull a piece off, and using your scissors, cut a piece off like that. And then get another piece, and again cut it off like that. Get a third piece just in case, and again cut it off like that. So put them aside, and then we want to stick along the joint here. Take your sellotape and you simply stick it across the joint like that, and then you get a little top hat type thing, just like that. What you want to make sure is you put the plain side on the outside, because we're going to be decorating it later. So now we have the base piece here, and we have the top piece here. Now with the base piece, obviously you need to measure it against the top piece, because you can either have a larger base or you can have a smaller base. It's entirely up to you, so you can trim off as much as you feel necessary. I shall put those two items aside for a moment. And now we're going to be working on the main part of the lamp. Now for this, we need some more cardboard in the shape, as the technical term goes, a bog roll. You will need 2 bog rolls for this, so obviously make sure you've got 2 bog rolls available. Now for this, it's quite simple to do this bit. You simply take one of said bog rolls, or shall we say toilet tissue rolls if you want to be more upmarket about it, and you simply squish one toilet tissue roll into the other one to form a slightly longer tube, and you simply scrunch that round like that.
as you can see, we now have the makings of the upright section where the lead will go through. So what you can do at this point, if you want to, which I always advise, is secure the two together with some more sellotape. And what I'm going to do as well is now use this piece of sellotape to just secure the other side, because the last thing we need is it to be falling apart. Now don't worry if it sticks to your fingers a little bit, that's the joy of peeling it off. So now we have the base, the top and the main section. Now what we've got to have to do is attach the base to this section here so that it will be stable. So what we're going to do is take our old friend the scissors like that, and we're going to cut approximately between half an inch and an inch slots at the bottom. So what you need to do is this: cut 4 slots like that all the way around, so we can create some flaps. That's it. And then you just simply, I've just done there, flap it back. So I've got 1 flap, 2 flap, 3 flap, 4. And that will stick to the base. Now don't worry if it's a little bit wonky at this stage, we can always adjust it afterwards. So what we need to do is get some more sellotape. Now again, if it sticks to your fingers or anything like that whilst this process is going on, don't worry too much about it. A bit off there and a bit off here. We'll just do 2 bits for now, just to give you the general idea of what's going on. Stick that to the edge. So I get 1 bit, stick it to that, and then we get the other bit and stick it to that, and you get the idea anyway. So that's what it should approximately look like. And then simply we shall be placing the top on like that. But first we want to do a little bit of pizzazzing it up, just to make it look more like a lamp. Now you might think it looks a bit shoddy, shall we say, at the moment, but trust me, with a little bit of know-how, a little bit of oomph, we can get this looking wonderful. So we shall do the top first. Now for this, you're going to need an assortment of colouring pens. Now here I've got yellow, orange and blue. So you can use pencils as well if you're not very confident with the use of the pens. You can use pencils. Right, so this is just again a bit of a demonstration. So you can simply do any pattern you like. I'm just going to do a stripy pattern for now. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect at this stage, because again we can neaten it up afterwards. But don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, this will be a fully working lamp at the end of it. So I shall show you how the magic will happen later on. Anyway, you get the idea with that one. Put that to one side. And what I'm going to do is put a little bit of patterning on the base just to make it look a bit better. Put the top aside like that. For this, I'm going to use the orange pen. And simply draw some nice swirly patterns there. You can see the swirly patterns there. Yep. Go around and draw a nice swirly pattern there for you. And you can go over yourself again if you want. And now, just to finish the main stem of the lamp there, I'm going to use the yellow because it helps illuminate it a bit more. So again, you can just do some nice patterning there. I'm just going to do some stripes up here like that, and some more stripes at the top. Some stripes going around here. More at the side there. A few more up the top there. Right, that's the pens done. Now, what to do now? You don't need to secure this at this stage because when you actually put the wire through, you'll want that loose to get it off. But there is the finished, or should I say semi-finished article at the top of the lamp on. Obviously for the next bit, we're going to need a wire, like that. And a plug, like that. Now in this case I'm going to get a friend of mine to do the actual wiring part of it, because I always think it's safer to get somebody who knows what they're doing with electrics and water, that kind of thing, to put this bit together for you. So even though you could do it yourself, if you've got enough confidence to do it, you can, you're quite welcome to, but in this case I'm going to get my friend to do it for me. So now I shall show you an example of the finished item. So if you put a bit more decoration on it once the lamp's gone through, secure the top down with a bit of video sellotape there, and it will look something like this.
Bear in mind, this is one that I made earlier. So from simple cardboard, pens and a bit of sticky tape, you can make something like this, which is fully functioning. You can see there's a bulb in the top there, and it will make a lovely Christmas or birthday present for any members of the family. So I hope you enjoyed the demonstration today, and I hope to be back again soon with Build It with Dave. Goodbye, good people.